Your AI agent just gave a user the wrong answer. Somewhere in its 12 steps, something broke. But which step? Today on the whiteboard, Langfuse, the open source tool that lets you see inside your agents. What it is, how it works with agents, and how to set it up, with real code and a real example. Let's draw it out.
Here's the problem Langfuse exists to solve. An agent isn't one call, it's a chain. LLM calls, tool calls, retrieval, more LLM calls. When the final answer comes out wrong, all of that is invisible. You're staring at a black box, guessing, and you can't fix what you can't see.
So what is Langfuse? It's an open-source AI engineering platform with 4 pillars that work together. Observability, trace every step your app takes. Prompt management, version and deploy your prompts. Evaluation, score the quality of the outputs. And metrics, cost, latency, and tokens. You can use their cloud or self-host it yourself.
Now, its role with agents. This is the key idea. Your agent thinks, retrieves, calls tools, and answers. Langfuse sits underneath and records every single step, like a flight recorder on a plane. For each step, it captures the inputs, the outputs, the latency, the tokens, and the cost. Nothing is invisible anymore.
3 words to know, straight from the docs. A session is one conversation. A trace is one request inside it. And observations are the individual steps inside a trace. A generation, which is an LLM call, a tool call, a retrieval step. Observations can nest inside each other, so the trace ends up shaped exactly like your code.
Let's set it up. Step 1, pip install Langfuse. Step 2, create a free project and drop your 2 keys into your environment, the public key, the secret key, and the cloud URL, Europe or US region. That's the whole setup. And if you'd rather keep your data at home, Langfuse is open source, so you can self-host it. Here's the easiest way in, and honestly, it feels like cheating. If your agent uses the OpenAI SDK, you change one import line. From langfuse.openai, import OpenAI. That's it. Your code stays exactly the same, and every call is now traced automatically. The prompt, the model, the output, the tokens, and the cost.
For your own functions, the tool calls, the planning steps, you use the observe decorator, one line above each function. And because your functions call each other, the decorators nest automatically, building that trace tree for you. Your agent's real structure, captured with almost 0 extra code.
And if you're not on the OpenAI SDK, still fine. There's a callback handler for LangChain, instrumentation for Llama Index, and the whole SDK is built on OpenTelemetry, so almost anything can plug in. Worst case, you add manual spans. Whatever your agent is built with, there is a one-line way in.
Let's watch it work. A customer asks our support agent, "Where is my order?" In Langfuse, one trace appears with 4 observations. A generation that plans the answer, a retrieval that finds the order, a tool call to the shipping API, 1.2 seconds by the way, and a final generation that writes the reply with its exact cost. The whole story on one screen. Now the payoff. Next week, the same agent starts giving weird answers. You open the trace and there it is. Step 3, the shipping API, returned empty. The model then guessed, politely and confidently. In 30 seconds, you went from the agent is broken to step 3 broke. That is what tracing buys you. Langfuse also does the boring math for you. Cost per trace, per user, per model, latency for every step so you can find the slow one, token usage over time so the invoice never surprises you. When your agent scales from 10 users to 10,000, these dashboards are how you stay in control. Bonus pillar, prompt management. Your prompts can live in Langfuse instead of being hard-coded. You edit, version, and deploy them without redeploying the app. And when you link a fetched prompt to your calls, each trace records exactly which version ran. So when quality drops, you can tell instantly whether it was version 3 or your code. Last pillar, evaluation. You can attach scores to traces from an LLM as a judge that grades answers automatically, from user feedback, like thumbs up or down, or from manual review. Then use datasets and experiments to test a change before it ships. Now you don't just feel like the agent got better, you can prove it.
Put it all together and you get a flywheel. Trace everything, debug the broken step, evaluate the quality, improve the prompt or the code, ship it, and keep tracing, around, and every loop makes your agent a little more reliable. This is how agent teams actually improve in production.
That's Langfuse, the flight recorder, dashboard, and report card for your AI agents. And it's open source. Set it up this week. The first trace takes about 2 minutes. If this helped, give it a like, subscribe for more hands-on whiteboards, and tell me in the comments, what's the weirdest agent bug you've ever chased? Thanks for watching.